La Vieille Maison, the old house, stands out from other Acadian dwellings in terms of its level of preservation, authentic spun glass windows, and wooden window sashes. The structure was never modernized, leaving intact the open ceiling beams and superb walls made of wide boards. While it is not the oldest known post-exile structure, a 1979 study by the American Association of Geographers identified it as being the most faithfully preserved one in Canada. Originally built in 1796 in Comoville, it was moved to Meteghan in 1958, where it served as a museum and a tourism office until 2001. The museum was a philanthropic passion project led by Adolphe Robichaud, born in Meteghan in 1906. Adolphe Robichaud lived in Boston, where he was a ballet master, artist, and activist. He was an ardent defender of the arts, diversity, and all things Acadian. While his flamboyance likely led him to be shunned in many circles, he did spend his summers in Clare, putting on plays and working on his museum, which he curated with his dear companion Arthur Vaillancourt. Before the house was moved from Comoville, it was carefully dismantled, section by section, first the chimney, then the inner walls and the roof. After its disassembly, it looked like a puzzle, and it was just as complicated to reassemble it. Wooden pegs were mortised, and hand-forged nails were used. Birch bark was used for insulation, and windows were glazed with spun glass. The floors are painted in a yellow color meant to simulate clay mixed with egg yolks. The doors are adorned with a shade of blue concocted from onion peelings and ashes. The interior is clad in rough clapboard. The interior ceilings are covered with the widest boards available. Their width was seen as something worth bragging about. La Vieille Maison is completely furnished with antiques, in large part thanks to the donations of previous generations. Its collection includes objects dating back to the time of the deportation, including furniture identified as some of the oldest known Acadian antiques. In addition to a loom, Acadian crafts are displayed throughout the house. Over 20 years later, the reopening of La Vieille Maison is on the horizon. In 2022, two American cousins, nieces of Adolphe Robichaud, bought this historic house so that the people of Meteghan could preserve it. A group of volunteers rallied to save the building, forming La Société Vieille Maison. The preservation of La Vieille Maison stood out among the contestants for the next Great Save contest, organized by the National Trust for Canada in the winter of 2023. Over 52,000 people voted for La Vieille Maison, which earned it second place in the competition and the National Trust of Canada Governor's Award. This conservation project also benefited from support from the Heritage Trust of Nova Scotia's Building at Risk Fund. For Acadians in Meteghan, La Vieille Maison is a beloved symbol of the return and resilience of their ancestors. This project is made possible by the financial support and generous donations of Acadians.